Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's take a walk and go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate you stopping by. Today's beer is MILF from Mother's Brewing. They're out in Missouri. This is the 2017 edition. This was sent to me by Mr. Fudge. We did the 2016 not long ago. And this is a 2017, and I still have a 2018 in the fridge to do. Final beer of the evening for me. This is a fairly big beer, 11% I think is what it is. Yes, and it's aged in 5 different barrels. I think I told you that on the last one. Whiskey, rum, brandy. I was thinking it was something else. Let's see if I have that information on tap. Rum, sherry, bourbon, brandy, and whiskey barrels. So 5 different barrels that they blended this beer from all 5 of those barrels. So it was a decent beer. When I had it the last time, I was fairly impressed with it. And this one is a year younger, so I don't know if I'm going to get any more of the bourbon or whiskey than I did from that. I'm not a big fan of sherry barrels, but I do like rum notes and bourbon and whiskey, and I think whiskey is a type, or bourbon is a type of whiskey. It says brewed with coconut nibs, raisins, and then lovingly aged in those 5 barrels. This big beer takes on flavors from spirit and wood of each barrel. The end result is a complex and elegant companion that's right for a carefree night of privilege and excess. So let me mark this 2017 off. And let's get on with it. So we got the year and ABV. Untapped has it at 50 IBUs for the 2017 edition. So let's see what it has. Nice hit, a little bit of smoke. 11%er, so we're going to go right straight down the center of the glass here and see what kind of head it produces. And that's about as aggressive as I can pour that beer. Got a nice khaki colored head, about a finger of it, bigger bubbles here, real tight small bubbles on the outside there. Not hardly getting any light at all. Good looking beer though, pitch black. Nice, don't you think? To the nose we go. A little bit of the bourbon and rum. It does have a very nice nose on it, rich roasted malt, maybe a little black molasses, and hint of some dark fruit. Smells pretty good. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Mr. Fudge. Wow, definitely getting some of those bourbon notes, and that's what I like. A lot of stuff going on with this beer. I mean, 5 different barrels blended together. A very, very tasty beer. Great final beer of the evening for me. I love these barrel aged beers, especially in the stout, Imperial Stout or double. Very nice, very well done. I would buy this beer if I could get it here, guys. No doubt about it. So, let me sip on it. Whoops. It's right out of the fridge. And I dropped the remote. Yeah, I don't know where it went. There it is. And we'll be back and find out where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little up here. Been sipping on it for about an hour now. Decent lacing. Not huge or anything like that. But a lot of these big 11%ers don't produce a lot of lacing. Very enjoyable. Nice bourbon notes on this thing. I've had this before. And I don't know if this year, and then go back and look at what year I'd had before sent to me. I'm judging this on what it is, and like I've never had it before. Very nice notes. A great final beer of the evening for me. A very well made beer. We do have the information as far as the bottled on date and IBUs. So you're getting all the information you need. 50 IBUs, 11%er. A very nice, tasty beer, and like I said earlier, I would buy this beer if I could get it here. That's the biggest recommendation I can give to a beer. Even though this is a 2017 edition, it's selling very well. Now being in 2019, very tasty beer. Final chug. I have had better as far as bourbon barrel aged beers when they do it in a bourbon barrel only and they're not blending it with 5 different barrels. But it's very complex beer. A lot of those notes are there. Very enjoyable, very tasty, guys. To me, A-. That's where I want to put this. Kicking on the door to be a solid A beer. I'm going to give it a 94. 94 for me, guys. A-, almost to the solid A category. And like I said, I did one a couple days ago. The 2016 edition. I don't remember what I gave it. I don't try to keep up with that. People say, we got a list of that or other, or what you give this beer, what you give that beer. No, I do not. I do too many beers to keep up with that, guys. I'm sorry. It is what it is. I'm an old man. And I have limited time to do beer reviews in the evening, running a gun store. So it is what it is. You can type in on YouTube what year or version of the beer you're looking for, and if I reviewed it, you can check it out there. But as far as having a list of what I reviewed and what I give A's or A pluses or whatever to, no, I do not. So just type in YouTube and search for the beer that I'm reviewing, and you'll see whether I've done it once, twice, 3 times, or whatever, and when I've done it. That's how it works, guys. So 94 for me, almost a solid A-. Over to Beer Advocate, they have 4.27 in their outstanding range. I think I'm giving it a little bit better number than that. And over to Untapped for final checking, they have it at 4.36, and that's almost to their solid A if it's not their solid A. So pretty good. It's definitely an A beer, whether it's an A-, A, or an A+ beer. You may think, oh my God, that's the best thing I ever tasted. I would not argue with that, guys. Especially with the 5 different barrels they've aged this in. Hopefully you'll find some notes in there that you'd like. I do like this beer. I would buy it if I could get it here. So with that being said, if you've had the 2017 edition of the MILF from Mother's Brewing, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.